Shalom. This is an emergency broadcast alert giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakadash, in whom we are in great debt. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who were well, continue doing so, standing firm in the eyes of terror, who I learned this truth from. To the elders, the bishops, Akim and Akwab, salutations and blessings to the house of David. We are the hopeful elect. This is your brother Quasiyar with another quick one. And the Lord is very precise when he does his things. Why I say that, I had a dream a while ago with a brother that had just recently come into camp, and the dream I had it like a week after he came to camp, and I told the brothers about the dream, and nobody knew what the dream meant. But as things happen in life, or should I say, as things developed in camp, I could see the dream unfolding and what it meant. The brother Awatazalab showed me, and it has helped me a lot. And I don't want to talk too much about the dream, but he was in a dream, and that was what the dream led to. That brother would sharpen me up, that I should continue in this truth. Will help me anyway, by the power and might of Yahweh and Yahushai, because nothing is done without the Lord deeming it so. And what I'm talking about today is that I had another dream, and he was there, and I was on my bike, and he pushes me, right? And as he pushes me, I take off into the clouds. And when I see in the clouds and I look down, I could see buildings in these mountains, like in these mountaintops. I could see these buildings, and so I lean over to the right, and it leads me to lean to actually land on one of these buildings. And when I look, these buildings look like schools that their windows were blocked. They were, like similar to this here. And I see that there's a door that's like half open, so I pry it open. I walk in with my bike. I'm still holding my bike for some reason, I don't know. But I have understanding that being on my bike means that I'm maneuvering in a straight way. Nevertheless, I see a woman inside with a flashlight, and it's dark, but I also see a elevator. And I say to myself, well, I got to get into this elevator because there's no other way for me to get out. Because the same way I went in, it's blocked off. And so when she sees me, she froze. Like she didn't know what to do or say. So I could hear her fidgeting with her CB radio, or a radio she had. And as I keep pressing the button, I look and I see brothers, praying to Yahweh and Yahushai. And at the same time, I could hear also, like, she started talking to her people on the radio. And I look back to the brethren, and I start calling up on the name of Yahweh and Yahushai. And at that minute, the elevator starts opening, and there's a light, and I tell the brothers, let's go, the elevator's here, we gotta get out of here. And the door opens, there's a great light, there's a big light, and I wake up. Well, Jacob's trouble is definitely around the corner. It's very close, because when I had that first dream with the brother, it wasn't about a year. And so I'm not saying that that's going to happen in about a year, but I'm not the Lord. I don't have the appointed time. I'm speaking like a man, because the Lord is the one who decides when he's going to do things. That his son, Yahushai, could claim his kingdom and his people back to him, as it says in the scriptures. But first, we got to go to Jacob's trouble. There's going to be a whole lot of trouble. Anyways, I hope this was edifying. Shalom.